In this video, we will demonstrate how to create a comparison diagram to compare files, cases, and nodes in NVivo Mac. So open the sample project, Mac, and go to the top ribbon and select Explore and click on Comparison Diagram. A drop-down menu will give you 3 active options of compare files, compare nodes, and compare cases. And we have one inactive icon of compare selected items. Let's begin with comparing 2 files. So select 2 files, compare files, and 2 files. So I will click on command button in my keyboard and it will allow me to select more than 1 items then. So I would select Barbara and Dorothy and click on select. So in the detailed view, this is the detailed view, I can see the diagram. So you have all the codes that have been used on Barbara and Dorothy's file, and then the codes in the middle have been used on both interviews. The code on the left side have been used on Barbara's file, and that on the right is on Dorothy's file. These diagrams give you a good sense on who said what. Comparison across interviews can be a way of being more aware of the input of every single participant. These codes are interactive and it takes you to a data. So for example, if I click on this one, it will take me to the data, which is here. Yeah. Similarly, if I want to go back to that diagram, I will go to the left, open items and comparison diagram. So you can expand on the screen using the widescreen button. This is the one. And you can also zoom out using a mouse pad. So if I want to make it bigger, I can make it bigger or smaller to see it more clearly. Similarly, in the display section on the right in NVivo Mac, we have the freedom to see specific terms or specific items. For example, we can choose to add the one classification from here, and we can uncheck it. So I personally really love to remove connection labels. It makes things more clear. So after that, we can see all the cases by unchecking. So these are the cases which are together. And we can uncheck cases and just check the nodes. And these are the nodes now on which Dorothy and Barbara are agree. And these are the one on which there are something new, something different. Now, if we uncheck these and look at the attribute values, we can see the attribute values of them, the time and the date, and interviewer is Henry for both of these interviews. Similarly, if we want to now add the classification, it's very clear. We can see it's interview classification. So that's how we define our map. Now let's go back. So I will click back on this one, and let's go and do a comparison by 2 nodes. So go to Explore and select on comparison diagram and compare nodes. We need to select two nodes. So I would like to select local identity and local knowledge. So we can see the map. It has similarities and differences among cases. So we can see it especially if we uncheck some of these buttons, and we can remove labels, and if we like, we can see parents. So this is the parent, sense of community down east. We can see one memo as well attached to it. And if we like, we can go and check the memo, local identity and knowledge. Similarly, we can do a comparison of cases. So for that, we need to go back, compare files, go compare cases, and if I want this time, let's try Barbara and Dorothy. So Barbara and command key and Dorothy, select. Again, we can see a map of overview of a full display. We can just see the attributes, remove all these, and we can see classification, and we can play with it. Similarly, finally, if we want to go to compare selected items, for this we need to go to files. So I would go to files, and let's go to sets, and I would select, because here we have freedom, we can take more items. So let's say community nodes as a set, and go to explore and then comparison diagram, and sorry, we need to select this one, comparison diagram, and now compare selected items. So this time we can compare the set with Barbara. Let's see, people, to view participants, Barbara. And once again, comparison is done with just a few clicks. We can check it, expand it, remove labels, and see comparisons. Now, if we want to save this diagram, there are two ways. So we can either right click on one of these nodes and select all. And once we have selected it all, we can click again on it and then copy it. And then once we open a Word document or a Excel sheet or a notepad or anything, email box, email or anything, we can just again right click and paste the picture or the within that file, or we can select, click on this, not on the node or item, rather in the empty space, and export diagram. So once we click on that, we can export the diagram as a PDF document or as an image, or in all these formats. We just need to give it a name, for example, comparison diagram of this person, and click, also give it where we want to save it, and then OK. This is the end of creating a comparison diagram in NVivo Mac.